The next four buttons along are the restrict movement buttons. What this allows you to do is to rotate, move or scale an object via restricting it along a single axis. So if I were to say restrict this object along its x-axis, what that means is I can only then move it along the x-axis, in this case which is left or right in the top view. I cannot move it up nor down, only along the x-axis. If I restrict it in the y, I can then only move it up and down in the y-axis, and so on for the z-axis. And as you can see, as I restrict an axis, the axis then highlights and becomes a yellow axis. I can restrict it on two axes simultaneously, as you can see here, which then means I can move it freely on a single plane. Now, there is another way of doing this without selecting either the buttons to constrain its axis. I can actually do all of this by selecting on the axis and then moving it. And what that will do is then lock off that axis because I've selected it individually. I can even do it in the z-axis. So if I select the z, I can then move it up and down. And all that without actually using the tools to restrict.